I went to all 12 Dunkin' Donuts in Quincy, Massachusetts. Here's how they all ranked. What's up, everybody? It's your old pal, Dan Hall. Today we are ranking the 12 Dunkin' Donuts located in my hometown of Quincy, Massachusetts. Who doesn't love a Dunkin' Donuts? Am I right, folks? I mean, I know some people don't like Dunkin' Donuts. I've heard it referred to as mop water. It was crazy. There are so many Dunkin' Donuts just on one road. You could walk from one to the other within less than 5 minutes. You could tether all the way through the city and never be short of a glaze stick, okay? They're a staple here in Quincy. They started in Quincy. Let me take you all the way back to 1946, where this young entrepreneur named William Rosenberg got himself one of those worksite trolley carts, like a food truck, and he noticed that all the workers were only buying coffee and donuts. Those were the biggest thing. So he goes, I got an idea. I'm going to open a donut and coffee shop in this great city called Quincy, Massachusetts. In 1948, he opened the Open Kettle, which was his first endeavor into the coffee shop business. And then later on, he changed it because everyone was dunking their donuts in the coffee. In 1950, the first official Dunkin' Donuts opened in Quincy, Massachusetts at 543 Southern Artery. Price of coffee was 10 cents and donuts were 5 cents. Bring me back there, am I right, folks? People flock to this place. They love this place. They actually had a donut that was called the Dunkin Donut, and it had this knob on it, which is weird because donuts are already kind of a Dunkin shape. I don't know what they were thinking. They should bring it back. I would try it. In the mid-50s, this guy was like, hey, let's start franchising these things. He was one of the first guys in America to start franchising a business. Isn't that crazy? Started right here in little old Quincy, Massachusetts. In 1972, they were cooking, baby. And this executive high up goes, you know what? We're wasting all this dough when we make the holes in the donuts. Let's sell those and we'll call them Munchkins. 25 assorted, please. Stat. I need them right now. That blueberry munchkin. Oh my God, mamma mia. It's like the greatest thing I've ever eaten in my life. It's just a little bullet of greatness and sugar. They had that great commercial that was like, time to make the donuts.
Time to make the donuts.
These guys were on fire. Dunkin's on fire. Scotty's on fire. The weird part, in 2019, the company rebranded as just Dunkin', which is so weird. The donuts was the best part. That's the only thing. I'm not going for the Dunkin'. I'm going for the donut and coffee. Dunkin' stinks. Or change it to Dunks. That's even better. Change it to what everyone calls it. You guys messed up there. They then sold to some crazy, giant Inspire brand. I don't know what the hell it is, but that's why they've started going downhill. And the food and the quality. Not that I'm going there for great quality food, but I want it not completely plastic. Speaking of the food, all the food across the board is consistent. We're not really judging on food today. It's all that plastic, like Lunchables, but with the Dunks logo on it, type of breakfast sandwiches. And the coffee, I've heard people don't like it. I love it. I don't know what to tell you. The donuts aren't the best thing, but you know what? It's like Domino's pizza. You know what I mean? It's specific. I want a Dunkin' donut. I don't want a donut like some ritzy donut with friggin' strawberry fig on it or whatever. Or bacon. I hate bacon donuts. It's the worst idea ever. They do have these new refreshers, which I think took the place of the Coolada. Oh my God, did I love a Coolada as a little boy. I used to beg my mother and sister to come and bring me a Coolada when I was at camp. Why would you guys get rid of that? This is my plea, Dunks, okay? I'll call you Dunkin' or whatever name you want. Just bring back the strawberry Coolada because the refreshers stink. That's basically just a Monster Energy drink with some sugar strawberry syrup in it. It's disgusting, and I hate it. All right, folks, I'm rambling. Let's get into these rankings. We got to go quick. There's 12 of these friggin' things. Scotty also came along, so he'll be popping in and out, as you guys know and love. Scotty's on fire. We're ranking out of 10, okay? Some are going to be grouped together. You guys will get it as we go. Coming in at number 10, it is our 100 Granite Street and 243 Quincy Ave locations. The reason I grouped these two together is because they are both in the center of parking lots amongst other businesses. They're not connected to those businesses, and that is what makes them last place to me. Honestly, I mean, they both have drive-thrus, which is good. You'd never go into any of these places. If you walk up, I don't know what you're doing. There's a lot of creeps in the 100 Granite Street one. It's right in the center. It's that honestly, both of them have a Dollar Tree in the same lot. So if you see a Dollar Tree and then a Dunks, do not go to that Dunks. The servers are all fine. Across the board, everyone's fine. There's just no clear entrance when it's in a parking lot. I feel like I've been cut off in the line. Like I've been cut in line, like we're in elementary school. It took too long in the drive-thru. It's like, it's a parking lot one. What else are you guys doing? Come on, let's go, baby. So you guys are at number 10. Moving on to number 9, which I hate to do this. It is 360 C Street. This is my childhood Dunkin' Donuts. My parents still live in my childhood home, and they hate this Dunkin' Donuts as well. It's right up the street from their house. They just aren't good. The staff is overturned. Like every time you go in there, it's like a new set of staff. It's crazy. They go through staff like water. I don't think that's a good thing. It's not like a nightclub in the city. You know what I mean? The drive-thru here is long, but somehow it still backs up into the main street, that C Street. I've seen it multiple times. It wraps around, but it still gets so busy and they just don't move quick enough. Ever since they moved, they used to be across the street. A Dunks will do this. They'll move like literally less than 50 yards away to a brand new location, and then that new location becomes bad. I don't know what happens in the new real estate, but it's cursed. Also, one time I ordered a corn muffin, and the lady in the intercom said, "Corn muffin," and I would have been fine with that. That's a fun little interaction.
Yeah, she bit you.
She did.
You were roasted by the woman at the drive-thru.
But it took me 15 minutes to get to the friggin' intercom, so by the time I get there, I'm not ready for bits being mocked about my dumb accent, okay? You guys are number 9, my childhood Dunkin' Donuts, I'm so sorry. Our number 8 slot is 366 Center Street. This is the one over by Crown Colony and that old Home Depot that no one really goes to, Bergen Parkway. I don't know why. I mean, the only reason you'd go to this is if you had a doctor's appointment with your pediatrician when you were 10, or you were going to BJ's Wholesale Club to, stock up on toilet paper or whatever you get there. The parking lot is bad. There's no reason to ever park and then go inside unless your car is getting worked on at the Valvoline that's attached next door. We were pulling in and someone was pulling out. You'd think this person had never been behind the wheel of a car before. I wanted to just absolutely snap. It was nuts.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Drive-thru itself is way too tight. It's like a type of drive-thru if you take just too wrong of an angle, you're gonna scrape the entire exterior of your car. They were quick. They keep it moving here. But it's just I'm never going to this one. It's way on the outskirts, it's near the highway. So you guys are number 8. Our number 7 slot, baby, we are cooking. 550 Adams Street over in West Quincy. It's in that Adams Plaza. It used to be an Unchained Pizza. That was the name of the business. I was a pizza delivery driver for this place. So when I pulled in, I got some chills, not good ones. I wasn't a good pizza delivery driver. But we walk in, this place, I don't know. It's just it presents well. It's a little tight inside. It's way too tight. There's obviously no drive-thru. There could be a drive-thru. There is a back way that you could go. I know all the ins and outs of this place. Show me a blueprint. But it's tight inside. I've seen it get packed in there. I've waited a long time for mobile orders, and I'm not going after the staff. You guys are under a lot of pressure. I understand this corporate friggin' company by Inspire Brands is pushing you guys to the limit and not hiring enough people, stuff like that. So I'm not blaming you guys, but I did have to wait for a mobile order, and then people start getting that angry, the catty Karen-ness where it's is there a double matcha frozen iced tea back there? So I've seen it get like that. I don't know. I just hate going into this parking lot. You have to pull out back onto Adams Street, and that's always a friggin' nightmare. Scotty got a refresher here. This is his take on it.
Sometimes you just need a little refresher. Did you like that take, Ben Affleck? I won the pink spritz. It's not bad, but it's weird. It's a bit much. Very tart.
So you guys are number 7. Moving on to number 6. This is a fun one. It's inside the North Quincy Stop and Shop. 65 Newport Ave. It's not good. It's not bad. I don't really go to it a lot. It seems like a pretty chill place to work because I'm sure it's a little busy because of the workers at the grocery store. But, most of the day you're just chilling and waiting for old ladies to come up and grab an old muffin. So you guys are number 6. Number 5, 687 Hancock Street. This one's over on Wollaston next to the KFC and all those ones. The parking lot, it's never good. I normally park here when I go to the China next door. Normally during the day, there's always people hanging out in there, which isn't a problem, but their parking lot just isn't designed for people to be parked there all day. Most of the time you can find street parking. You know, this one's fine. Like I said, it's like smack dab in the middle. It's not good, it's not bad. I did have a nice interaction. I had been to like 5 Dunkin' Donuts in the same day. So I was only getting a water at this place so I could get some footage inside. I forget what she said exactly, but she was like, you know, she was like a funny older broad. You know what I mean? She was like, ooh, a water. Big day out for you, huh? Big day out at Dunkin' Donuts. 1 water, please. And I was like, this lady's good. I like this lady. I bet her name is Linda or something like that. Diane, maybe.
A dozen? Oh, you want a dozen? Oh. But we'll walk you through the money. We'll do this together.
I like that type of atmosphere. So you guys are number 5. Congrats, Donna or Linda. Moving on to number 4. The original 543 Southern Artery Dunkin' Donuts. The OG, the one where it all started. The open kettle, some may have called it back in the day. This one, if it were like 5 or 6 years ago, this place would have been dead last. This may have been one of the worst ones in the state at one point, okay? This one used to be scary to go into. It was 24 hours. I'm not sure if it's 24 hours anymore. They redid it in here. They made it look more retro. They added some merch, some cool hats. I kind of want that orange hat. You know, it's just a lot of old people hanging out. They've definitely upped their act, and they had to be at least in the top 5. It's all cool and like sleek in there, and you got all their old logos and a little bit of history. I can't imagine someone like, ooh, I want to see the first ever Dunkin' Donuts, and they travel to Quincy, Massachusetts, and they're like, oh, this is it? Well, you're number 4 on my list, pal. How about that? Number 3, we got 2. I just couldn't decide. There were too many Dunks in the city. We got 388 East Squantum Street and 125 Hancock Street. These are the North Quincy Dunkin' Donuts. They're kind of at the end of the city, like right before you hit Boston and Dorchester and stuff. The one at the end of Wollaston Beach is like, honestly, one of my favorite Dunkin' Donuts. It would be number 1 if they had a drive-thru. There's barely anyone there. The parking lot's pretty big, honestly. There's only old people in there most of the time, which is nice. They're always quick. They're always quick with the mobile orders. I mean, there are just no complaints here. And you get a nice little beach view on your way down. The one over in North Quincy behind Cathay Pacific, that one's nice too. There's never anyone in there. I don't even think people know that place exists, if we're being honest. But you guys are number 3. Congratulations to the North Quincy, boys. In second place, everybody, 588 Washington Street in Quincy Point. This one is huge. I think it's attached to a nail salon. It's over by the old Pizza Hut, which, rest in peace. It's huge. The drive-thru is so long. They used to have like a mobile order line, but they were just the double line. They saw what happened with the double line. They were like, you know what? No double lines. It's great though. Inside's huge. I didn't go in this time, but I have been in here. It's like a Ritz-Carlton of a Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I mean? The staff is very nice here. They were lovely. They didn't make me feel like I was intruding on their day. You know what I mean? This one overall, number 2, great slot for it. And our number 1 Dunkin' Donuts, baby, in Quincy, Massachusetts, belongs to 109 Franklin Street. I love this one. They literally rebuilt the same one. Like I was saying, they do this in Quincy a lot. This one was less than 15 yards away, if I had to guess. Now the old Dunkin' Donuts is a ramen place, and the drive-thru's longer. It's a double line in their drive-thru, which, you know how I feel about the double line. But honestly, I think it works here because they're not big orders. Everything's pretty quick. Unless you're getting like 75,000 munchkins, that's when they tell you to come inside. That's what I like about Dunkin' Donuts is if your order's too big, they'll be like, come inside. Come on. We don't want to do this here. We're going to hold everyone up. They're quick. They're efficient. This one feels like a well-oiled machine. The staff inside is great. All the mobile orders are cooking over on the side. It's not huge, but, you get a nice little vibe inside. There's always people hanging out. They have that little outdoor patio area that they just added. This one is just delightful. I went with Scotty on this one. I got a Dunks refresher. Like I said, it's the worst thing I ever had. Bring back the Coolada 2025. Scotty got himself a wake-up wrap, which the stuff he had on it, I didn't know they did that with the wake-up wrap.
I got a Chipotle hash brown wake-up wrap. Guess what? It's terrific. It's like the original wake up wrap, but they put their hash browns inside of it. Oh, that's interesting. I love how uncreative it is. They're like, yeah, just put the hash browns on the sandwich. That's a new sandwich. That's a new menu.
What do we got back here that we can mix together? Congratulations, 109 Franklin Street. You are the number 1 Dunkin' Donuts in Quincy, Massachusetts. Congratulations. You've been pinned by me, Dan Hall. My little blue ribbon goes to you. Guys, this was too many Dunkin' Donuts. We could probably have like 3 in the city and be all right. But you know what? I'm not the mayor. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you agree or disagree, make sure you guys are liking this video and subscribing to my channel if you like what's going on here. I'd like to get this cooking and do more of these. Also, let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to do any specific ones. I'm thinking of doing, you know, those head-to-head matches, stuff like that. I hope you guys had fun. Don't be mean to me down in the comments. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good